what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it. Oh, the LSU Tigers got a little bit of portal combat coming in this week as they're hosting one of the most valued recent additions to the transfer portal, the Tarkus Cooley. This is an NC State defensive back. He played nickelback for NC State last year. Called Chad Kroger. He's 6'1", 30 tackles, 2 tiffles, 1 pick, 6 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles. So a guy who put up some pretty good numbers. He was set to return to NC State. He re-signed with the One Pack Collective, but something went wrong over the last week, Jake. And I would imagine what went wrong is somebody said, hey, here's how much money you could make if you put your name into the portal. And thus he did. And now this week he is visiting Ole Miss today, LSU Thursday, Mizzou Friday, and Kentucky on Saturday.
So you're saying he wants to play in the SEC?
I mean, he's a little SEC town bicycle, you know? Yeah. Everybody gets a ride. I'll say this for Tarkus. Again, I think he's a good player. I think those stats are impressive. I love the 6'1" size. I like the fact that he played nickel, but this has the feeling, Jake, of a bidding war that does the money reach a point where the juice is not worth the squeeze? Like, because it sounds crazy, but with LSU's done in that defensive back room, and this would not be a safety, so otherwise then maybe you do put your thumb on the monetary scale a bit more. Yeah. But with what LSU's done in filling out that DB room, I feel comfortable enough where I don't feel that I need to overpay if this money gets to a point where I'm not fully comfortable.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable going there. Now, he's a really good player like T-Bob said. I mean, we're talking about a player that graded out an 81 overall this year on Pro Football Focus. And so he had really good year for NC State. And really, when you look at the breakdown, played well in their biggest games. So if it was a safety, yeah, you do whatever you got to do. And I'm still waiting to hear some of those names because, you believe there's names that are still – at least to last week, maybe still involved in the college football playoff. I don't know if those names are still involved, coming up in the Cotton Bowl and the Orange Bowl. You need safety help. Now, corner would be a little, at this point, a little lagniappe because of what you've done so far in the portal. Now, you'll always add if you can, and certainly like if the price was right, but you need a safety. You need a safety in a bad way. I mean, you're losing some veteran players there. You've got some young players, but you need, I would say 2 safeties, not just one. And Cooley's somebody that's 205. I'm not saying he couldn't play some safety, but, yeah, this guy's a corner. So if the number is right, yeah, absolutely. But if it gets into a bidding war, like you said, T, I think you save those resources for safety.
And tackle.
And maybe even another, lower-end tight end. Now, what Trades Green was able to do in the bowl game gives you a lot of confidence. You're also bringing in Taylor's cousin from Oklahoma. So, you've got another body coming. But I still think you add, a true Y at tight end. Because I even think this year they were missing a true Y. When you look at, Mason Taylor's an F, Trades Green's an F, who played receiver, and Pimpton just, I'm going to call it like it is, was not good blocking. Was not good in the run game, was passive in the run game, would tiptoe into the run game. And so you need, a true Y if you're going to continue to run the offense and the run schemes that LSU wanted to run last year.
So it's something to keep an eye on. But, again, visiting every SEC team this week, basically. We'll see where Cooley ends up. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.